But is this the only way, really, that you can see the TV industry surviving? Because you say it's in real trouble, right?
Oh, it's in terrible trouble because there's just no more money and the government has got other priorities. You can stand around and whine or do silly things like threatening Netflix if you don't make more local productions, then we'll turn you off in this country. Well, you can imagine the public reaction to that. That was a really silly idea.
Do you think Netflix would pull the plug?
Of course they would. Of course they would.
Because Australia has tried that, hasn't it?
Yeah, and it didn't work. And yet I see it in a culture and heritage paper as a possible thing to do.
Well, Sparta is saying we should.
Such a silly thing to do.
Do you think so?
Well, there's no chance of it happening. Let's instead look at why Netflix isn't making more shows in this country.
Well, just to be fair to Sparta, they're saying we should put a levy on, like a small levy on, and then we could get some revenue that could be then be reintroduced. You think that's unrealistic?
And
as well?
Who's going to decide what's made with that revenue? Netflix. Or who's going? I just don't I think it's something's been tried before. I don't think it will work. It's our small population. It's really difficult. What I think we can do is look at what's working on Netflix. Obviously, documentary is huge. Now, I should say now I come from a very much an unscripted background, so I'm not talking about drama and things like that. But in the world of factual, unscripted documentary, I don't like calling it reality. I always call it unscripted. We need to up our game. Like true crime is the biggest genre in the world. We have 2 true crime series at the moment, one in development and one in production. It is the biggest genre, and we're not making it because you can't get it publicly funded usually. So as a result, we're not making what the world wants, and we should be, because we're an English-speaking country. The demand for English-speaking content is almost endless. And yet we're not selling nearly enough. We're belly gazing basically, and we're not thinking. We don't think, okay, if I adjust this show by 20%, I might get noticed. I might be able to sell it. It might become of interest to Australia or to a smaller channel in America, and that would be my little break. And then they'll want something else of mine. That's how I started. One little idea with a documentary with Mark Ellis in Middlemarch near Dunedin, and it snowballed. That one thing gave me the break.